Good morning, sunshine. I was going to turn my camera over to show you the beautiful mountains where I live, but they were so bright this morning it just didn't pick up. But you'll just have to take my word. It's a beautiful morning out here, and the mountains have clouds flowing over them and sunshine. It's just beautiful. I digress. This morning I'm going to tell you a fishing story about a trip we took to South Carolina to fish. Once we got down there and we were going to camp, Pat looked and he saw an island that was pretty close to shore, and he says, "That would be perfect. We can put up the tent and everything over there, and it would be so private. And then we could probably fish off of the island and fish everywhere. It'd just be perfect." And I said, "Well, how are we going to get over there? Because we didn't have a boat." He said, "We're going to put it in a raft." I said, "Oh, okay. This is a pretty good sized raft." So we loaded the tent and the cooler and all the fishing supplies, and we paddled out to the island. And he was right. It was beautiful out there. And then we put our tent up. Well, he put our tent up, and then we set up camp. And then we decided we'd take the raft while it was still blown up and everything and go try fishing for a little while. So we got into the raft and we paddled out. And then Pat starts to give me a lecture about hooks on a raft. And he starts off, "Now you got to be careful when you have hooks on this raft because," and I go, but, and I try to interrupt him. He goes, "Don't interrupt me until I get through." And I go, but, he goes, "No, just let me get through." And I said, "Okay." What I was trying to tell him was that he had a hook sticking out of his back pocket, and it didn't look like it would be too safe to me. So he finished it, and I'm going, "But before you sit down, don't." And before I could say, "Don't sit down," he sat down on the rim of the raft, and you can hear this. "I think we got a hole in the raft, Pat." And he goes, "Yeah, I think we do." And so he goes, "Quick, let's paddle back to the island." So we paddled back to the island as quick as we could. And while we were on the way, and once we got there, these boats kept going by us. We're going, "Hey, wait, hey, help, hey." And they're all going, "Hey," and waving at us and going on by. Not a one stopped. So he says, "Well, we've got to get off of this island or else we're going to be swimming back." I said, "Okay." So he said, "Now, Jerry, you're going to have to put your finger on that hole and hold it tight while I take down the tent and everything and put in the raft." I go, "Okay." So this finger here. So I put it down on the raft and I held it down and I held it down, and it was kind of working. And I thought, "Oh no, he's taking down that tent and stuff. I'm getting a cramp in this finger." I thought, "What am I going to do?" So I thought I lifted up and maybe switch fingers. And as soon as I lifted up a little bit, it goes, "Shh." So back down I went with the finger. And here he comes, and he's putting the tent and the cooler and everything back in, and the fishing poles and things. And I'm going, "Oh, please hurry, please hurry." He goes, "It's okay. We got this. We got this." And so he starts paddling as hard as he can towards shore. And I'm going, "Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, help us. Help us make it back to the shore. Please help us." And by this time, there is a crowd. It was at a little boat ramp. And there's all these people gathered around watching us. And they're watching the boat get thinner and thinner. And then we make it within oh, I guess 6 feet of the shore. And by this time, the raft is just, oh, it's like a jellyfish. And so he says, I think it's deep enough we can get out of the boat here. And I said, okay, so I can let go of it? He goes, yes, let go of it. I go, oh, thank you. Oh, boy, that feels good. And we got out of the boat and took it the rest of the way in the shore. And everybody's going, yay! Well, I told you this was a fishing story. Well, where's the fish? Well, as it would just so happen on our trip, the sun is coming in now. Just so happens on this fishing trip, on the way back, he put the poles on the very back, and each one of those poles caught a fish by themselves as we were paddling back to shore. Okay, one thing I want to go back to, I want to go back to the part of the story where we're yelling, help, help, but nobody helped us. You know, in life we get that way too, where, you know, where's my help going to come from? I've got all this going on. Where can I get any help? But there's scripture in the Bible that says, I will look into the hills, but whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord who made heaven and earth. That's Psalms 121, 1 and 2. So, all those people were out there, you know, waving at us and everything, but nobody was helping us, but the Lord helped us. And I guess I could say, I will lift mine eyes into the lake. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord. Well, that's just something for you to think about.